Welcome to the 5 for 2 podcast with me, your host Adele, where we say no to careers where you're trading 5 days of misery for 2 days of fun. A place we discuss all things career, confidence, and money moves. I want to motivate, teach, and empower ambitious women to achieve more, earn more, feel more confident, and enjoy the work they do. It's all about believing you can have everything you want in your career and then going and getting it. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Ladies, welcome to another episode of 5 for 2. I'm your host, Adele. Let's get into it. I want to talk to you guys today about your career documents. I am all about CV and cover letter glow ups. I feel like your CV and your cover letter should do the legwork for you. They should look so impressive that people are already thinking you're going to be amazing before you sit in the seat for interview. Your CV is your calling card. It is your hello, I'm here. It is your introduction. It's your first impression. Outside of LinkedIn, which again should be at another level, your CV is what does the legwork for your career, for you to get the promotion, for you to get the pay rise, for you to change industry. It's all about that document. But without the embodiment, without you backing it up and feeling like the woman that is on your CV, that CV don't mean shit. And that's just the reality of it. If you don't believe all the things that are on that piece of paper, it means nothing. I help women all the time level their CV up. But the first thing I say to them is, if you don't feel the way I've made you look on paper, if you don't feel the way you've made yourself look on paper, when you sit in that interview, the person is going to know. You're literally a mirror of how you feel about yourself. If you don't believe in yourself and you feel like you can't get the money you want, or you can't get the job you want, or you feel like you have to work 60 hours a week just to earn the money you want to live the life you want, then that's what you get. People reflect back to you what you are putting out there. People can only see what you show them. And your energy speaks louder than anything you're saying. I say to my clients all the time, I can teach you every single part of strategy that I know. I can teach you what to say, how to say it, so that you get the money you want. I can teach you how to show yourself off on your CV so you can land the interview. I can show you how to confidently step into a room, get that promotion that you want. I can help you to work less hours and make more money if that's what you desire. But I can't do any of that if you don't believe you deserve it. Nothing in your life will change until you believe you deserve it. Not the qualifications, not the experience, none of it will matter if you don't believe you deserve everything you want. Clarity is the first step. What do you want? What the hell do you want from life? What do you want your life to look like? What do you enjoy when you go to work? What do you enjoy about your career? And what are you done with? Like, what are you like when you think of your career? What are you like? I do not need this. And in my next job, I will not have, I do not want this. I will not have it. It's not about this life. I do not want any parts of it. That's really important. Knowing what you do want and equally knowing what you don't want. But then believing that you can have it. If you believe you've got to work 60 hours to make 6 figures, then you've got to work 60 hours to make 6 figures. I definitely stopped believing that a while ago. For a long time, I believed the more you work, the more hours you put in, the more money you make. Obviously, that makes sense. It's logical. If I'm working more hours, I'm getting paid more money because they're paying me by the hour and I'm making more money. That was until I realized they don't pay you to be in the building. They pay you for your value. They pay you for what you're bringing to the table. They pay you for what you're helping them do. I guarantee you, I don't care where you work or what you do, you bring value to your company. You bring value to your boss. You're doing something that they don't want to do or they're unable to do. You are making them money, you are saving them money, or you are keeping them legally compliant so they don't get sued. But you are doing something. Nobody employs you just for fun. You're not there because someone's giving you a handout. You're there because you're valuable. And once you realize that, once you stand on your own 2 feet and 10 toes down, and you say to people, I am great at what I do and the way I do it, and you need me. That is when everything will change in your life. When you start to look at all the skills you have and stop saying, oh, I've done it, but not that much. If you've done it, you've done it. If you've worked and you've managed people, I don't care if you did it for a day or 2 days or 10 days or 10 years, you've done it. Value what you have. Start thinking about what you want and start thinking about what do I have that can help me get what I want. You don't need more of anything. Who you are right now is enough. Who you are right now is valuable, but you have to believe it first. That pretty CV is great. I'm all for making a great CV, learning your transferable skills and highlighting them so that you can get shortlisted. But what's the point in getting shortlisted for jobs if you don't believe you can get them? Start looking at what you have to offer. And if you don't remember, go back to your first day at work in any job. Think about all the things you didn't know on that first day when you walked into the building. That first job you got out of school. Think about all the things you didn't know and all the things you learned since then. They're all skills. Write them down. Because sometimes you need a reminder. Sometimes you need a reminder that you're great at what you do. Think about your current job. Every duty you do in your job is helping someone achieve something. If it's not, they wouldn't ask you to do it. So think about, why do you do everything you do at work? What does it help to do? If you're in customer service, you are helping build the company's reputation, you're helping build their brand, and you're helping create repeat business. Because if there's good customer service, people will come back. That's making the company money. If you're rude and mean to the customer, no one's going to come back. Your job helps someone else. If you do administration for someone, you are helping keeping them organized. Some people are awful at admin. If you didn't do what you did, they couldn't do what they do. Any job you're currently in. If you're a senior marketing manager, you are showing off the brand to the world. You are making a company look good. If they could do it, you wouldn't be hired. So what you do is valuable. How you do it is valuable. The thing that is always the essence and the key is how you do it, because we all can do the exact same job. Like, I can put 5 people in a room who can do the same job, but every single one of them will do it in their own way. Every single one of them will have their own personality. And each company will work for a different person because your personality might work with one company, but not another. If you're loud and outgoing, that might not work for some companies, but for some companies, that's exactly what they need. That's exactly why they'll hire you, not just because of your skill set, because of who you are. The reason you keep a job is because of how valuable your skills are and who you are and how you do things. Stop doubting yourself and lean towards your own confidence. I can almost guarantee once you become confident, you will easily be able to create an amazing CV because you're going to want to put it all on paper. When you feel good about yourself, you're going to want to share that information. And it's not going to feel like showing off. It's not going to feel like bragging. It's going to feel like people need to know how amazing I am. Because when they know how amazing I am, they're going to hire me. It's a no-brainer. So yes, CVs are super important. Over on my Instagram, you guys know I will talk people through how to create a great CV, how to stand out, how to change industries, because you guys know I'm all about changing industries if that's what you want to do. And I will show you how to make what you have look like what the company wants so that you can get shortlisted. But that's only half the journey. Getting shortlisted, of course, you're in the door, you're in the right place. But then it's selling yourself and believing you can get what you want. You're not going to get the 10K, the 15K, or the 20K pay rise until you're confident in yourself and you really start to pinpoint every skill and every strength you have and believe that it is valuable. So many people say to me, I'm not good at anything. Anyone can do what I do. It's so not true. You take your own skills for granted because you do them every day. Because you go to work every day, whether you've been in your job 6 months, a year, or 5 years, you do it all the time. So now you've lost sight of how valuable it is because you're like, oh, it's not even important. What I do is not a big deal. It's a big deal, sis. And you need to start realizing that it's a big deal. I get that being in work, making mistakes, not having a great boss, being in toxic environments, that can knock your confidence. That can make you feel like you aren't good enough. But firstly, you got hired over however many other people went for interview. You've kept your job. You've continued to be employed. Nobody is handing out jobs as charity. You are there because you are skilled and valuable. So this was just my reminder. I just wanted to jump on. It was just something quick that I wanted to remind you. CVs and cover letters, yes, they create magic. They can open doors to new industries, to job opportunities that you never thought that you could get. But they mean nothing if your confidence is on 2, but your CV is on 10. Literally, it means nothing. So before you do anything else, start working on your confidence. Start seeing yourself as valuable. Do the journaling, do the affirmations. Look at all the stuff you do and all the stuff that you've achieved. Go back in time. Sometimes I never like to look back, but sometimes you've got to go back to realize that a year ago, you didn't know how to do a lot of what you're currently doing now in your job. 6 years ago, you definitely didn't know how to do a lot of what you're doing in your job. You probably walk into work and do stuff on autopilot. They're your skills. That's what makes you valuable. And above that, you're valuable because you're you. Your personality makes you the highest value. You get paid for being you. Remember that. You get paid for being you and doing things the way you do things. So, thank you for joining me. I hope this has motivated, inspired, and made you feel good and made you realize that confidence is the thing that you need to work on if you want to take your career to the next level. Yep, get the CV right, but get the confidence right first. I hope this episode gave you exactly what you needed and motivated you to confidently take steps towards your next career move. If you enjoyed it, screenshot and share it on your socials, tag me on Instagram, and come join my community of amazing women working on leveling up their confidence and career. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.